Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be doing our Labyrinth attempt, but we'll also try to earn points for the Labyrinth quest along with doing that. And the easiest way to earn the points is to put in the featured heroes, because you're going to gain 50% bonus points for each hero you have in your formation when you're attempting the different floors. And if you attempt it on a higher difficulty, you will earn more points, and you only need to clear the first 15 floors. After that you won't be earning any more points for the quests. So to clear beyond floor 15 is only if you're trying to go for like a high position in the leaderboard. Other than that, you don't need to do that. So what I've done is I've put CC in here. We have the OD in here as well, and on most of the floors we'll just try to use both of them, because then you're going to gain bonus points for the quest by doing that. And you don't have to do difficulty 15. You could attempt a lower difficulty. Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, and the point difference will not be that different. So if you're more comfortable with maybe difficulty 14, I think you earn like only 100 less points overall by doing that. Okay, so for these stages, we're going to try to clear it as quickly as possible. We'll probably run a team like maybe, I guess something like this should be fine. Get the factional synergy of the Graveborns, and then we can also run the Iredon and OD for more damage and also for the points for the quest. So we're going to be trying also to get a high floor clear, trying to clear to floor 17 or higher than that. So we're going to try to pick the optimal relics for that. And yeah, definitely Sanctuary Relic is a great start. That gives you vitality, and you can get a lot of shield and crest related from that. Basically, if you guys are new to like going for a high clear or a high leaderboard spot in Labyrinth, the things you need to look for are Verdict Shield and Health Shield. Those are the two key crests you want to try to find. Verdict Shield converts your shielding into true damage from your normal attacks, and Health Shield gives you a lot of shielding. It converts your healing into shielding, so you can stack shields with that. Okay, there's a Sylvina jumping onto the back. I'll just swap the position. But in the early floors, you can freely go for OD and Cicia or whoever the featured heroes are if it's in a future week. And because you're not really at any risk of dying in these earlier floors. Okay, we have the 5th store. We have a lot of pure crystals, so I think I will go for it. Maybe there's a useful buff that we can buy here. Otherwise, we can just buy 2 relics. We don't care about first aid kit. It isn't that important to go for the resurrection potions, because that will not help you clear the higher floors. And anyway, you have 12 heroes to rely on, even if some of your heroes die. So we'll keep going here. And the other thing, the featured heroes in the Labyrinth will have more powerful effects than normal. So for example, OD's ultimate will apply to all enemies, so they'll have that trigger for the execution after you can ultimate one time, which will also actually make him pretty viable for trying to clear the higher floors maybe of Labyrinth. So using them is not only for the bonus points, they also get some useful effects. Absorption of Greed, yeah, I mean that seems pretty strong. I think we're going to go for Absorption of Greed. Okay. We have a powerful enemy. Try to attack the powerful enemy if you're offered them, because you get double the relics by doing that. And in the earlier floors, like before floor 10, they are not really too difficult. You shouldn't have a problem clearing them, but maybe after floor 10 it can get a little bit difficult. So there you just saw Cicia's empowered effect in the Labyrinth. Now she will summon 2 copies of Mr. Carlisle instead of just 1. Healing Twilight is not bad. Damage reduction after healing. And in the higher floors we are going to go for more of that supportive type, multiple healers. If we can pick up Verdict Shield, or maybe even just pick up some shield crests. And even if you can't get like Verdict Shield and Health Shield like we mentioned, you can still try to clear the higher floors with a crowd control team like Iron, Carolina, Arden. Or you could even use these buffed up heroes like OD and Cicia. I think we will try to use them. Now the final buffed hero is actually Mariel. We could not run Mariel because my Mariel is not ascended enough to even allow her to be run in the Labyrinth. But if you run, let's just pick our crest and then I'll continue talking. So air resistance, critical strike, knock back enemy by 1 tile, immobilize them for 1 second. Doesn't seem too amazing. I'm gonna refresh here. We have some pure crystals. Nice. Shield of Judgment. Yeah, Shield of Judgment is not bad. It is a pretty powerful shielding skill. Not as good as Health Shield for sure, but not bad. This is a tough decision. I think I'll pick up the Sanctuary, but definitely a speedy recovery. When you get to the higher star upgrades, you have a higher chance of dropping the more rare crests. Yeah, so if I ran Mariel, Cecia, and Odie, all the 3 featured characters, and you just clear 15 floors on difficulty 15 of Labyrinth, you would already complete the quest in just 1 try. Because you get 2,500 points for doing that, and you gain a 50% bonus for each hero of the featured you have. So you would get a 150% bonus altogether, and 150% bonus of 2,500 would be over 6,000. So energy shield is not bad, yeah, especially because we have the shielding related crest. We have some decent crest luck so far. Yeah, crest crystal ball becomes really expensive swapping out crest. You could get lucky and find the verdict shield, but you could also get unlucky and get nothing of much value, and then just picking up another relic for another crest would be better. And now, because I have 2 of the featured heroes, we have a 100% bonus of our points if we run them on each floor, which we should be able to. Even on floor 15 of Labyrinth, you should be able to run, especially Odie does well into a lot of bosses. Life Magic, I mean, this doesn't seem terrible. It is only a 1-star upgrade, so I think I'm gonna go for Life Magic. Yeah, and so with a 100% boost, we're gonna get we should get 5,000 quest points just from 1 clear of floor 15 of Labyrinth by running these 2 heroes throughout the way. So it is a fun quest, it gives you a lot of rewards, and it's not too difficult to obtain all of them. Like at most, you would just have to really do 2 runs of the Labyrinth, even if you're just, for example, running only Odie with that 50% bonus. And yeah, you're not rewarded for going deeper floors past floor 15, so that's only for the leaderboard spot. Timekeeping Strike, well, I mean, this seems strong, right? True damage equal to 20% of their maximum HP and stunned. You have to survive for 15 seconds, which is the problem. So definitely I could refresh here, but I don't know. Okay, Blessing Gate. Now, no, I can't pick it up because look at the other one we have to choose from. Double rewards of Sanctuary Relic. We're going to get a 2-star upgrade. Can definitely get a Verdict Shield off of that. Either way, it has more Vitality. It gives you Vitality for having each of those relics. And that is going to improve the effectiveness of your shielding. And your healing too. So definitely we have to pick up that one. We cannot pass on that. And we're going to refresh if we don't find something really good here. Because we could get a Verdict Shield off of this. Okay, nothing too amazing. I mean, yeah, we're gonna look for the refresh. Okay. Brutal Attack. I think we're gonna have to go for Brutal Attack. Because weakest allied here by 20% of the max. Yeah, the other skills are just not strong enough. I mean, critical heal is not terrible, especially with the other crests we have, but I think we're going to need some more form of damage, so I'm going to go for the Brutal Attack. Blessing Gate, yeah, this is pretty good, because it will only activate for 2 clears. You're going to gain 1 bonus relic, but you're going to gain 2 relics from picking this up, compared to if I just picked up that other one, we would just be getting the 1 relic. Okay. So, yeah, with Odie, and this is important, in my lock-in of my heroes, I have Odie and Merrily and Smokey, because for some bosses of Labyrinth, the floor 15 boss is really difficult to kill, and especially the one riding the chariot. And so if you can have, we're going to get a double off of this, so we're going to get the upgrade, so that's why I'm picking it up, and win the battle with more than 60 seconds left. We should be able to do that. Soul Blessing is a very powerful buff, because then you're going to have 1 extra crest choice each time you get an upgrade. More than 60 seconds left, yeah, easily get that. Okay. Let's see what we are offered right now. 3-star upgrade. Okay, Oathkeeper's Shield is not bad, but not good enough final, yeah, we're gonna look for a refresh, especially because we have 4 different options here. Titanic might, no. Strong will. The thing is, none of these are too amazing. Time protection, all heroes are granted shields equal to 30% of their maximum HP for 10 seconds. Yeah, I mean, could be strong will, it could be time protection. I think I'm gonna go for the strong will. Okay, we have either the Fit Store or the Crest Crystal Ball. I think I'm going to go for the Crest Crystal Ball, and we're going to try to keep refreshing, because if I go to Fit Store, we can only buy 1 Relic, which is not really going to be enough. So, which one are we going to swap out here? I'm going to try to swap out... I'm honestly tempted to swap out the Epic one, just because I want to see if you are swapping out an Epic, do you have a higher chance of getting higher quality offered to you? We're going to keep the crest. We're going to try again. Yeah, it seems like you have a higher chance, because when I was swapping out the rare quality, the blue crest, I was always pretty much getting offered blue, but here we get offered a good amount of the epic and elites. Twilight protection, undying rage, can deal additional true damage when they deal a critical strike. No, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep looking for the verdict shield here. Or health shield or anything like that, weighted attack rampage. But now you're going to see it becomes pretty expensive. This is basically going to be our final chance. And we don't get anything too great. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep the strong will then. And we're going to have to go onwards. So it's like it's a gamble when you're doing the Crest Crystal Ball, but it can work out really well. So this Labyrinth boss shouldn't be too difficult to take down. I think we can take it down even with this team we have here. Can go for Smokey and Coco, maybe it will cause more damage, because like Arden and Caroline, the AoE damage dealers. For bosses, you want to have the single target damage, or just having Smokey here to buff up your OD to hit harder. So already off of this clear, we should have already gotten 5,000 points for the quest, because we ran CC and OD on every single floor, getting the 100% boost. We got 3 Sanctuary off of that. Okay. Annihilation Mark, defensive counterattack. We don't have enough crystals, pure crystals to refresh. I guess we're going to double the vitality. We have 7 of them. We're going to have more effectiveness of our shielding now. Okay. So now we're going to go deeper. But I just want to take a look at the quest log to see... Okay, it's not going to show me until we actually exit out. So we're going to keep going. We're going to try to go further. I wonder whether these featured heroes are going to be enough to just clear. Maybe floor 16 we'll be able to clear. I'm going to try with this team, because this is a pretty overall solid team. We have healing, we have protection from the Coco, and OD and Cicia can deal a lot of damage to kill them. It's going to get a little bit close. Our HP are low, but we're doing well here. All of the enemies are marked with the execution, so but the problem is, like, you still have to take them practically down to 5% or lower of their health even to be executed, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but we are able to kill that, and we don't get any bonus points for doing this. This is only you running them if you want to. Let's see the leaderboard right now. Okay, because a lot of people are doing the Labyrinth now, a lot of people are getting the 17 clear, floor 17. We'll have to get floor 17 to like try to guarantee a top 20 spot. So we're gonna have to clear this next floor, and I don't know if it's gonna be possible. We can try the same team with the featured heroes, but I feel like there's no way we're going to be able to do this, right? I mean, Coco ultimate is right away, and the Mr. Carlisle ultimate, but is it going to be enough? The Thorn goes down, another Mr. Carlisle comes out. We have shielding, but it isn't quite enough. One thing we could do from this position, honestly, they're so low that I could just try to clean it up with another team. But I think before we do that, we're going to retry it. You can just press the restart, and then you can attempt it with another team. I'm going to try to weaken it down with a different team, and then finish it off with the OD, because OD executes, so I think it's better if we leave him for later. Could definitely go for a team like this. The problem is Iron is probably going to die pretty quickly. We need to keep him alive. We need Haywin to ultimate like as soon as possible. We're locking them down with the crowd control. Iron is alive. We have the healing from Haywin, the shielding from all of our crests. The crowd control is fully locking them down. Even though we have no crowd control related crests, but there we go. They're gonna break through, which is the problem, and we might just have to clean it up with the OD team. I think I'm gonna go for that. We'll clean it up with the OD team and get a floor 17 clear, which is not bad. And then we're gonna have to redo this labyrinth at least one more time, or not even clear it. We won't even have to clear it to get the full quest completion. So we could just settle for whatever ranking we get right now, which hopefully will be the floor 17 clear. Because floor 17 clear honestly is pretty competitive. If you don't even get guaranteed top 20, you should get top 50 for sure with floor 17 clear. It depends how active everyone is playing in your district. Unless we get like a crazy upgrade here or verdict shield or something, I don't think we can go beyond this low. Because even floor 17 we were struggling, we had to sack a team in order to weaken it down enough for OD to clean it up. But the featured heroes, at least for this week, are pretty strong. Both OD and CCR for the crowd control. Pretty good options for the Labyrinth. We get an upgrade. This is our final chance to find verdict shield. And we don't. Probably, well, control team is now dead. So we're just going to end off the Labyrinth run right now. Yeah, so we got 5,000 points. This is how you can see how many points you have accumulated. And so all we're going to need is 1,000 more points. And you can then not even go the full floor 15 clear. You can only, like, you know, because you're going to be gaining basically 5,000 for 15 floors. We'll only have to get 1,000. So probably just 3 or 4 floors and we'll be done. And look at all of these rewards you get. Now this essence is for people who are not in the new season. It doesn't really benefit us in the new season. But a lot of tidal essences, in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 60 tidal essences, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 recruitment tickets. And then, yeah, this essence doesn't really matter unless you're if you're not in the new season yet, then of course this is also very valuable for you as well. And that is going to give us a rank 14 spot. And from my, like, even last week there were people with the floor 16 clear who managed to make it in the top 20 at the end of the week. People are pretty inactive in my district for Labyrinth, so this probably would be enough for a top 20. But anyway, we'll just finish it off video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of like a hybrid of talking about the Labyrinth quest, but also trying to clear to the highest floor we could. We didn't get the verdict shield, so we couldn't get like the dream combo. But definitely my overall advice is for the Labyrinth quest, have the heroes in here which are featured, because that will give you the bonus points. Because if you actually look at it, if we didn't use any of the featured heroes for that floor 15 clear, we would have only gotten 2,500 points. But we got double that 5,000 because we ran OD and CC at every single floor. And in the earlier floors of Labyrinth, you could easily do that. Actually, I'm interested to see. We're just going to do one more thing. I want to see, do you get lower points from the earlier floors? I think if I remember it correctly, that is the case. And you get a lot of the points from the later floors. But either way, I just want to check this out. Because, let's see, we're going to clear one floor here with both of the bonus heroes, the featured heroes. And let's see how many points we can get off of that. Because if the first 4 or 5 floors of Labyrinth are really easy to clear, even on floor 15 or difficulty 15. And so, let's see. From that first floor, how many points are we going to get? 200 points, yeah. So you only have to do 5 floors, you're going to gain the 1,000 points. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it, and let me know how, like, your Labyrinth strategies that you use in the comment section. And if you would like to join my AFK Journey Discord where we discuss anything about AFK Journey, there's a link to that in the description of this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.